5-0 win in a West Yorkshire Derby against Ossett United. Just sum up your thoughts on the performance in general at first.
Firstly, what a bunch we've got. You know, we've come here tonight, 1,000 people here. What an amazing experience. I thought first half we dug in and thought we were always the one team that were going to score a goal. Really, they often puffed, but 30 minutes, you know, it were anybody's, and then we got that goal just before half time, which was class, really, and just a matter of time, really, wasn't it? I think second half we scored an early goal, and we never looked back.
Yeah.
Just blitzed them, really.
And you mentioned getting a goal just before half time there. I don't know if you agree, but for the first half, for a lot of it, you could call it scrappy maybe, but to get a goal right on the stroke of half time like that, what difference does it make going in?
Well, it made our team talk different, but it didn't make us team talk because we knew what we had to do, really. There were things that we put right at half time that, listen, first half of a derby game with 1,000 people is always going to be tense and, you know, competitive and a bit scrappy and a bit. But I always thought we had the quality, you know, that extra bit of quality. If they listen to what we say, because we find the weaknesses of the other teams, I think that you know, we could have gone in probably a couple up if they listen, but they don't listen. So you know, they're playing here for a reason, and mate, but what a bunch of people we've got.
And from a 1-0 first half scoreline, it was quickly 3-0 within 5 minutes of the second half. Was that a message at half time to just try and come out quick in the second half and compound the misery a bit?
No, not really. We say the same things, really. We don't complicate it. You know, if you complicate football, I think it becomes you can over-egg a game. So we don't get, like I said before, we don't get too high, we don't get too low. We just do the things that we're good at, that I feel that we're good at, and try and get us to do that in the game. And I don't think first half we did it enough. But as soon as we, you know, got into the areas that we wanted to get into, and we create havoc. Because we've got Joe up front, we either have Joe down middle or Gav down middle. We've got Nicky wide, we've got Ollie wide, we've got Wacker wide. We've got players that you can take one off, put another one on, and you know it doesn't really change the. So we rotated 5 players tonight. So we brought 5 players back in from last Saturday, and we'll do it again. So it's about the squad. It's not about one person. Nicky's got an hat-trick tonight, and you know it's been coming that. I have to say, Nicky, if he believed in himself all the time, he would be playing much higher. I think sometimes he don't believe in his ability. But mate, what a player and what a lad.
Yeah, you've already referenced the crowd and said what a great experience it was to play in front of a crowd of 1,005 people. I think a lot of credit goes to Ossett United for the decision to stage it on a Friday night, but just in general, how great is it to see those kind of attendances in non-league football?
You know, it's unbelievable. You know, if we could get half that on a Saturday, and it's about building them little steps, and at the moment we're starting that road. Ossett have been here for, I don't know, a long 20 years. I've been coming here, they've been playing at this level for 20 years probably. You know, this is our first taste of it, and we're building to get to where Ossett are. And like we said the other day, Clitheroe, what an experience Clitheroe was, 600 there, you know, nice people, great people. Ossett, you know, everybody shook his hands after the game. It's been, you know, there's been no malice, it's been competitive, but it's been honest. And that's refreshing for everybody around here. And, you know, listen, they want their team to win, we want our team to win. It's dog eat dog, isn't it? But we've, you know, I think we ought to be proud of what we've got a minute. And Liversedge ought to be proud. We're building bridges in the community and getting fans in now. So that's what we need. We brought a lot of people here tonight, and that's a massive difference to what we used to have. You know, when I first came to Liversedge, we used to have 60 people, you know, come to the games, and it's now changed. And you know, it's amazing, really. You know, I'm so proud to be associated with it.
And just final note to look ahead, a 5-0 win against a team that was sitting 4th in the table. That must give you a lot of confidence going into another tough match next week.
Like I say, I only look at that one game. You know, I look at one game. Stockton is going to be a tough game next week because they're a good team, and we've played them a couple of times, and you know they've beat us a couple of times in competitive games. So yeah, it's going to be tough, but yeah, we will be ready for them next week, and hopefully we'll put on a show again.